When was the last time you saw Broman, Jenna, and Mukacha all in one? Never, right? Because, oh boy, let me tell you a funny story. Mukacha is a speed imprint. I did not know prior to making this video. I mean, I know there's multiple speed imprints. I knew Mersa is a speed imprint. I knew Fire Tira is a speed imprint. I knew that 3 stars with speed imprints existed. But I had no idea Mukacha even existed as a speed imprint. We don't even pick him because he's a speed imprint. Frankly speaking, our band unit was Jacko. My idea was Mukacha uses S3 defense breaks and then boom, Jacko sweeps. That was literally the plan. But no. Instead, we do this. Rage set Yufine. Just annihilates the enemy team. Slaps her S3 on a Speculum General Fury, dealing 64k damage. I mean, it's hardly surprising given that we're attack buff. The enemy is silenced and defense broken. So it's kinda unfair, kinda, not replicable, not very practical. But hey, all I care about is I got that damage. And kudos to my enemy for not surrendering and actually allowing me to stop another Yufine S3, doing big boy damage. Now we enter game 2, just a quick game that happened on stream where we use Chloe and Ellie Goat in combination. Because honestly, I have a good Ellie Goat game, I have a good Chloe game, but I decided to use this game because it involves both of them and it saves time. Come on, dude. Do I even need to explain this game? I mean, you watch it for yourself. We silence Rimuru, good enough. We're gonna defense break Angel of Flight with Chloe. Enemy doesn't see this coming, by the way. My enemy just banned Jacko or something. And then we just have the audacity to soul burn Pavel, even though this could have been a DPS Rimuru. You never know. Angel of Light could have lived and, just did her S2 and then I'd be screwed. But no, we sniped the Angel of Light. And it's fine. We don't even get crit by the Rimuru. Rimuru does almost no damage to my Pavel. All things considered, I should have S3'd Senya with my Pavel here, but we went for the Rimuru because of the Sashis, the Fantes, and all that stuff. And now Ellie Goat with his increased perception thing sets out the gun and shoots. He doesn't strip the immunity. That's a 15%, by the way. But we don't care, as long as he crit and killed the enemy, that's good. Now our enemy has 40 souls, he's gonna one-shot, and one-shot, and one-shot. I don't think my enemy did this in the correct order, but at the same time, I think no matter what my enemy did in this situation, it was Jover for him. Maybe he should have just soul-burned Pavel, soul-burned Chloe, and then he should have S3'd Zio or something. There was a chance Ellie Ghost fails to kill Tenebria, but hey, we get the victory. That's all that matters. Now we come into the more slower battle featuring Abigail. Now the plan was simple. We build a fast Abigail and we push up Ida. Honestly speaking, I had no idea what else to do. I just had no plan. I'll being 100% transparent with you. Now the good thing is, Abigail applies Curse on the Light Aiden, so we can actually damage the Light Aiden without having to hit her. I forgot who got banned in this game, but suppose Briarwitch Izeria did get banned, we could have easily just, done a lot of damage to the Angel of Flight, and then we would damage the Light Aiden that way. And yeah, now it's just a 4v2 situation, and I don't feel confident, because Yufine, bro. Yufine. I hate that unit with a passion. She just counterattacks, attacks down my entire team. And there goes that. What do I do? My damage doesn't exist because she attack downed all my DPS. It is what it is. And now my enemy dual attacks, of course, because Laia has a guaranteed dual attack. But man, does it suck when she full attack downs your team. Honestly, I don't know what to say. commentary gets kind of sour here because you need to watch, and I don't know what to tell you. Am I gonna tell you just watch the video? Am I just gonna be like, oh wow, my Abigail S3'd, and then I'm gonna be like, wow, my Zeo is about to S1? Like, damn, who would have seen this commentary coming? Wait, guess what? Briar Witch is about to S1. Are you supposed to like listen to me just act like a TikToker or something? Nah, I ain't about that, Chief. I think the enemy should have dual attacked here and probably given his Euphine the max fury buff or something like that. I mean, I S1 the Laya because I don't want this Euphine getting enough fury or whatever. And now, of course, Abigail, thank you for pushing up at the wrong time. We didn't want to push up because, let's say, hypothetically, we got a dual attack and then we killed Laya. Zeo's extra attack would revive the, not revive, would hit the Euphine, and then Euphine would get a free S3. Here my enemy soul burns. By the way, that curse did a lot of damage. Unfortunately, he kills Briar Witch, which means he's about to holy sack, isn't he? Give it a moment. I felt so pissed here because all it took is one counter. Here we soul burn Abigail, anticipating the holy sacrifice, and then we get scammed by Smilegate. Our Abigail doesn't extra S1 even though we soul burned it. It's just, enemy used holy sac. It pissed me off, but fortunately, we did get the extra S1 from Abigail, which allows us to S2 with Ida. That pushback is very clutch, by the way, because the S3 from Ida, even if it stuns Euphine, she self-cleanses herself, and the push is halved because of Euphine's passive. Now, you think I might attack my enemy, but no, I have no respect for Euphine players, okay? Especially if you bring AOL, Blight Aiden in combination. I just had to spam this guy. I don't even want this game to end. If the timer had a full minute, all I would do is spam Knuckle until my enemy just surrenders or something. You know, all it took is one more counter. Just one more counter. And that unit would have won. And on my way to play the Abigail game, or I don't know, on my way to play the Euphine game, I wanted to play a game, but then my enemy picked Cleave, so I transitioned to anti-Cleave, this time featuring Injury Violet, by the way. I don't know when that video will ever debut, because Violet on Injury set is doing nothing, because if you go Dust Devil, all he does is just stare at the enemy, because he only has 35% evade, so I can't really make the debut happen, unfortunately. Now my enemy here, all he needs is one hit and he'll trigger his Pavel. Instead he just hits Zeo, which is confusing. If he knew his Ron isn't 100%, why didn't he attack K-Ron? That would have given him a higher chance of critting, and then the game could have been over from there, because the Pavel S2 could have crit my Violet. He could have done stuff, but no, we ended here. You know, I'll be honest with you. The most satisfying part about A to Z isn't even the gameplay itself. It's at the end of every video. It's, you know, just marking the fruits of your labor, especially when the units are right beside each other. It was so satisfying crossing Abigail, Ellie Goat, and Violet, because they were just in unison. And yeah, it feels good. We're starting to fill up this meter or this checklist, and oh boy, oh no, we're still so far off. But don't worry, this series might be slow, but we're making progress. The real pain is just leveling up the units, I'll be honest with you. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.